I'm at the site of probably Brampton's most well-kept secret. It's the Peel Heritage Complex. It's at 9 Wellington Street, and it's located on the corner of Main and Wellington in Brampton. It's nestled in the heart of the downtown core.
The Peel Heritage Complex is comprised of the Region of Peel Archives, the Region of Peel Museum, and the Art Gallery of Peel. It was formerly actually two buildings. It was the County Jail and also the Registry Office. We have 22 different programs ranging from art to archives to museum, and they range from JK all the way up to high school.
I'm going to meet with the education coordinator for the facility, Alicia Mitchell.
As the education coordinator, I oversee anything to do with school programs, public programs, and art camps. In the past 2 years, we've had over 20,000 students come through the doors and participate in any of our programs. This is Sean, our resident inmate. He's been here for a long, long time. We usually use him to scare the children when they come in. And we point out a couple things, that he's supposed to represent a typical prisoner from about the 1870s to 1890s. And he sleeps on a straw mattress. And we also point out that he has the Bible with him, and that silver cup is actually his chamber pot. We actually had 3 hangings here at the complex when it was a jail. 2 of which occurred outside in scaffolding, but the first one was actually in the building. And right above us is actually the place of execution. That was the trap door where the prisoner would stand, and then they were released and they were hanged. They actually buried one of the bodies in the courtyard in the back, which is now parking lot. And when they were doing renovations in the 1980s, they found the skeleton, which we believe is of Stefan Swardia, the first one, who was hanged here in 1909. That's actually what saved this building, because there were actually residents in the area that wanted to have the building torn down, but when they found the skeleton, that became a sacred historic site. Here we have the Region of Peel Archives. This is quite a hopping place during the week. We can have up to 15 different researchers. People come here for anything to do with the Region of Peel, for Brampton, Caledon, or Mississauga. We have old birth certificates, death certificates, school records, land registry, you name it. We have old photographs as well and old letters. Everything is contained within the archives. For the 2005-2006 school year, we'll be offering programs in the archives. That way we're encompassing all areas of the complex. There's a lot to do at the Peel Heritage Complex. If you want to come and view some great art, both local artists as well as artists that are featured in our permanent collection, you can check that out in the art gallery. You can also check out our museum galleries. Currently we have Laboratories and Longhouses, which is an exploration of the science of archaeology and how it meets First Nations cultures. We also have the Settlers Gallery, which is one of our more permanent displays, and the Trades Gallery. In the Brain Cell, currently we have Toy Stories, What Kids Want, and it's dealing with how toys were marketed in the 1800s and how they're marketed today. Here we have the entrance to the art gallery. This section we actually call a link because it links the 2 buildings. The jail, which comprises of the museum and the archives, that was built in 1867. The building that we're going into, which is now the art gallery, was once the registry building, and that was built approximately at the same time. The gallery is used for a number of different exhibitions, some of which include our annual jury show that happens in the spring. We also have what we call the student curated exhibition, and that's when we go into 3 different schools within the Region of Peel, and students are taught basically everything they need to know that what goes into hanging an art show, from matting, framing, publicity. They send out the press releases, the invitations, and then they actually host the opening night.
Once a city jail, the only thing incarcerated here now is young minds. And how could someone get in touch with the Peel Heritage Complex should they wish to book?
They can call our phone number, which is 905-791-4055 at extension 3633, or you can visit our website at peelheritagecomplex.org.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go break shy out.